Welcome to the Twin Flames Universe Community News Update. I'm Carmen and I am thrilled to have you here with me. Regardless of where you are in the world, I am looking forward to sharing some beautiful stories and breakthroughs. Let's get started. We have some incredible victories to share with you, including Ocean's big life purpose success on Instagram, along with Nadia's story of her journey out of poverty and achieving financial success. First up is Ocean, who has recently had an Instagram reel go viral. And on the eclipse. What a special achievement to have happened on a significant event. We met with Oceana to find out how this all unraveled. Let's hear what she had to say.
Yeah, it was more than just like exciting because it was, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool because I've been trying to manifest this for a while, but it felt more like reassuring and like confirmation for what I've always felt in my heart, which is like that I'm meant to be seen and like to connect with like celebrities in this way. So it felt like a big wink from God, like, yeah, like here you go, and it just felt, yeah, really, really reassuring. And it felt like a victory because, I've been healing through a lot of this for a while now.
Congratulations, Oceana. What a beautiful, unexpected surprise and definitely a great confirmation that Ocean's dreams are coming true. But before this, how did Ocean build her Instagram to where she got so much attention and engagement? Let's hear more about what Ocean moved through prior to her social media breakthrough.
I think that for me, I spent a lot of time studying lots of other people on Instagram and like what they're doing and how they're creating stuff and seeing how I can maybe take that and create it to be something of my own, and just seeing, what works and learning the algorithm and studying, Instagram and understanding what my audience wants and what they're looking for versus like what I think they want. And just trying new things, allowing yourself to experiment and to be creative when you create content, giving myself that space to like express my passion, giving everything in all my content, not just like some. I think that's a big piece of it, is really like giving a lot of value there, really loving the audience in what you create, because then they're going to love it and love you back too.
Wow, that's amazing. There are some great points. Ocean mentioned the two parts I loved the most were when she said it's about understanding what the audience wants and what they're looking for versus what we think they want. And going all in and giving everything, not just some. This is such an important key to grounding into your life purpose. So, what does the future hold for Oceana as she continues to grow her business? Let's find out.
Like I said, it felt really like a confirmation and reassurance, which that I feel like I'm meant to connect with celebrities. And it's my dream as an ascension coach to like work with celebrities and bring them to this work. For me, like it means that I'm headed in like the right direction on a lot of levels, and that if I keep going and keep building out my business, that I will get to that point to be able to connect with the consciousness in that way. And yeah, it's definitely my dream. Big time. It is my dream to connect with celebrities. And I feel like just connecting with the world in a really big way is part of my purpose in life. And yeah, connecting with the world in a huge way. And so I have so much love and that I want to share and give to the world through this work. And I'm meant to like be in the spotlight, I feel like a lot.
I just love the story of dreams coming true. Ocean really portrays that when you have a dream, it's meant to come true. And through her dedication to loving her life purpose, she's receiving so much reassurance and response back. I believe Oceana is definitely on the path to success in sharing her gift with her growing audience. But was this always like that? What was Ocean's journey from becoming an ascension coach to where she is now?
In the beginning as an ascension coach, I really struggled a lot with confidence. I feel like knowing how to connect with the consciousness. And so for me, a lot of what I've healed through has been a lot around confidence and self-expression. That's been a very big theme for me throughout my journey as an ascension coach. You know, it just kind of felt more like, not like it's just a fun little thing to do, but I felt like I couldn't really be safe to be all of myself, or like nervous and scared to be in front of the camera at times. So where I'm at now is whenever I'm doing content or just being an ascension coach in general, even working with my clients, I feel like so much safer to express myself, and like I don't really care like what anybody thinks. I feel like I've worked so hard to get to that point.
That's a really important key to having a successful life purpose: connection with others and feeling safe in self-expression with confidence. It definitely reflects in the success that Ocean has had too. Was there anything Ocean had to leave behind in order to grow into who she is now?
No, I feel like not up leveling, but just sharing my voice more, because I feel like what I was leaving behind was like just kind of surface of sharing myself. And instead it was like, no, you need to go deeper now. Like you're a writer, you know, you have a deeper voice here. So now it's time to go deeper with your audience and share more of that. And so I feel like what I was leaving behind was this, you know, not really allowing myself to go deep all the way, and seeing that, no, it's safe now to do that. And also, you know, leaving behind maybe brand or be myself, be like someone else. I feel like that's another thing that doesn't really coincide with my business goals or how I want to portray myself to the world. And so it was like letting go of how I, you know, have been portraying myself, and choosing to just be me.
I love that she realized that it was time now to have a deeper relationship and share from her heart. Wow, that's beautiful. So, how did Ocean move through her spiritual blocks, and how did it play into her dream to connect and work with celebrities?
I think we do put celebrities on a pedestal, and then a lot of people forget that they're just people just like us. Like they go through their own problems and they go through their own shit, you know, and they have their own stuff. And I think that I did have some stuff around worthiness and feeling like I was worthy to connect with people like that and have that, you know, in my energy. And it's just really funny because I was just like thinking about Paris Hilton too, like a few days before she had Carmen, and was like connecting with her energy, and feel like I was moving through some feelings like, well, what would it feel like to be able to connect with celebrities and to connect with that, you know, I'm divine and I can connect with those people, and you know, be on that level as well, and share my gifts with them too.
I am divine. I really love that. That's an amazing point about celebrities. It is so important to realize that they are people too and deserve to be seen as such. Before we wrap this up, let's ask Ocean one last question. What advice does she have for someone just starting their life purpose journey?
Sometimes we can feel like we're not, like we're never going to see the result. And we're just like, we're doing the thing, we're creating the content or whatever. And we're like, when's that going to happen? And it's so important that you keep going and you keep being consistent, because the more you do it, the better that you get at it. And like I said, allowing yourself space to be creative and to try different things without judging yourself. Just have fun. And that's what's going to help you have success. So yeah, that's my biggest key advice.
What a heartwarming and empowering message. When you're putting a lot of work in consistently, you will have success. Having fun on the journey, discovering and becoming more of who you are is so important. If you have a desire in your heart to have a fulfilling life purpose, know that it is possible. Just keep going. Now, let's continue our journey and explore the breakthroughs Nadia has experienced. We met with Nadia to hear more about her successes in value and abundance. Let's hear how it all unfolded and what the biggest change she experienced this year was.
I came from a very close-knit family, and we were very, very much religious and intertwined with the Islamic community. This past year, it's been kind of a journey of finding my own self and finding my own meaning with God and my own relationship with God. And that allowed me to really shine my light where I was suppressing it and feeling like this is not the place where I feel comfortable. I started a real estate business about 5 years ago in Delaware with my father, and that expanded to moving to New York, but with my true father and recognizing how to do divine entrepreneurship and manage your finances divinely with God, to have a very strong, deep rooted foundation in your security, your health, and your wealth.
That's so important to have deep-rooted security in your health and wellness. It really sounds like Nadia learned a lot about her relationships with her family, and her abundance began to grow from there as she felt safer. Let's hear more and see what healing Nadia did to heal poverty consciousness within herself.
I was going about life just how society has taught us about, graduate, get a job that you semi-like, and then you'll be good. It was not very fulfilling to me. I was not able to get any type of job that really was sustainable or that what I semi liked. I went as far as to apply for jobs in McDonald's just to support myself, and I didn't even get that job. And I went to my guru for advice, and my guru said to ground, to surrender, and to be humble. And I got a job that was semi aligned to my life purpose. I saw that I was attaching to money and not to God. God is my money. God is my stability. God is my foundation. And it may not look like anything in the world, but it looked like me just completely surrendering, knowing that this is all in God's plan.
I really love how Nadia was persistent. She gave every opportunity a try and was supported by making God her foundation. That's beautiful. What's next? Let's find out what it felt like to learn to receive value in Nadia's life and what Nadia learned in recognizing her value.
And I felt completely surrendered to what was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew that God was with me. That in itself made me feel very empowered that I had this type of support from God. It just elaborated to me being able to interview with others in a very confident, assertive way. That led me being the perfect candidate for what my current employer was looking for. And I am confident enough to know my entrepreneur and business aspects to be able to relay that information. So it did all the practice, all the interviews, everything from the past year kind of lined up so that I could be that perfect candidate.
I love that. It really aligns with Jeff's message to Nadia and everyone here at Twin Flames Universe to stay grounded, surrendered, and humbled. It sounds like through deep trust that God supported Nadia in finding her perfect employment. We are all eager to hear more about what unfolded and if Nadia found her next step in employment. Let's find out.
My Brother's Keeper is a type of programming for underserved communities where we teach financial literacy and social emotional learning to those who may not have learned it from their parents or their community. And it kind of gives that community a leg up in their life. It's really me teaching you to value your energy, to recognize that your energy is your currency, to make a love list, like I've learned from Jeff and Shalia, to organize your life in a very balanced way. I teach the students how to budget, but most importantly, I encourage the students to follow their joy. And that's something that I hadn't learned for 30 years, that this is a very abundant life. And when you follow your joy, you become even more abundant.
That's wonderful to hear. My brother's keeper sounds like the perfect job for Nadia. That is incredible how through the lessons Nadia experienced, God prepared her for a job where she can give back to others and teach them about abundance and joy. There were some really great points there around valuing your energy, writing a love list, and learning to follow your joy. Thank you, Nadia, for sharing with us. Thank you, Ocean and Nadia, for sharing your hearts with us. Your stories have uplifted us all, and we look forward to hearing more of your successes as you grow. So, as we are coming to a close with two very beautiful success stories, I would like to touch on the core message of shining your light, surrendering, and being humble. Both Ocean and Nadia are on two different journeys, but share a desire to serve humanity and shine their light. They really prove that any dream you have will come true when you trust in God's path for you. It was a true pleasure to have shared the latest and juiciest community news with you. We look forward to sharing more soon. Signing off, Carmen.